Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys. My name is Audison. In today's video, we have a brand new Land Rover Defender 110, but it's got a little bit of a rattle. It's time to solve it. But before we get on to today's video, make sure you guys at home have subscribed to our YouTube channel because we've got a massive competition live on our channel at the moment. We're giving away a brand new PlayStation 5 as well as an Audison Prima amplifier. All the details are in the description below. However, let's get on with today's video. So let's give you a little bit more of a background about why the car is in with us. So the vehicle has actually come all the way from a dealership around about 2 hours away from us. So a main dealer has brought the vehicle into us to solve an issue. Basically, the vehicle has a lot of rattles from the car, but it's time to get rid of them and time to correct it all. So we're going to be taking a listen to the car, seeing where the rattles are coming from and where the customer needs it all resolved. And then we're going to be providing a solution and getting it all rectified. So, identifying where the rattles are coming from, the customer had already told us that predominantly the rattles were coming from the rear of the vehicle. Now, having a listen to the vehicle, we can really hear these rattles coming from inside this door on either side. So, we're going to now correct it. We're going to be removing the door card, applying Skinz soundproofing, and we'll show you all of that a bit later on. So the door cards are completely stripped down and I'm going to be walking through exactly what I've been up to today. In terms of the actual configuration, basically we're adding on something called Skinz soundproofing. So this is a 3mm layer that gets applied to all areas of door, basically reducing rattles and resonation, which is obviously the key reason the vehicle is in with us, but also building a far better acoustic environment for the current sound system to work in, as well as the fact, obviously, if we were upgrading the system, obviously it would perform a lot better as well. But obviously we are working with the factory equipment in here in terms of the speakers, so you have got paper cone, ferrite magnets, quite poor quality actual components that can be upgraded if you're looking at adding in an upgrade of sound system. But in terms of what we're doing, we're here to solve an issue for the main dealer. We're here to solve the actual rattle issue that we've got inside the door. So Skinz soundproofing is what we're using to do that. In terms of the solution, so we've got one panel here which actually has no soundproofing as it comes out of the actual vehicle, but then we've actually got a partly soundproofed panel as well. What we want to show you is actually the difference in what this sort of stuff does. So it gets cut up, manipulated in key areas to go alongside basically all the manufacturer clip points. But you'd note that the reason why we've cut it up and manipulated it in such a way is so the door card go back on, seats on there correctly, but also all the factory clips, all the factory housings, all are retained. So you can actually put this on and remove it, and when the manufacturer goes in to look at the card, if they ever do, they can see exactly where we've been, and obviously all these clips are obviously retained as well, so we're not covering any of them. In terms of what this stuff does, I mean, this is going to be a little bit of an acoustic test for you guys. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but behind here I've actually got the soundproof panel. So there's 3 layers to the system. We actually soundproof this panel here, then we actually soundproof the panel itself in the central layer, then we've got the back of the small door card. But I'm going to tap on this and then tap on this panel, which is the front door, which hasn't been soundproofed. So that sounds nice and solid. Now, non-soundproof panel. So quite tinny. I don't know how well that's coming across on camera, but it is a massive difference, and that's where it's reducing road noise, building a better acoustic environment, but also, obviously on this occasion, going to be solving our issue and actually getting rid of all those nasty rattles whenever you're fading the speakers back or listening to anything with a little bit of bass. Like we were earlier, you could hear the door cards rattling away, and that is a perfect solution, and that's exactly why the vehicle's in with us, to get it all resolved. So we've been listening to the vehicle, listening to the same tracks that we heard when the car came into us with all those rattles. Now fully soundproofed, now it sounds incredible, but obviously there are still levels to go. We can still improve the sound by upgrading the speakers, but the issue of the rattling is all now resolved. So we're all wrapped up here on today's video. As you guys have seen, we have solved an issue that the customer was having. Those rattly rear doors are now sounding really nice and solid, using that Skinz 3mm layer to protect the vehicle and build a far better environment for the stock sound system to work in. Obviously, if you're interested in this solution, in terms of if you've got those rattles and looking to solve that, feel free to get in touch. We're more than happy to go through the option and getting this package sorted for you. But if you want to go that next step further and actually upgrade the overall sound on your new Defender 110 or Defender 90, you know exactly what to do, guys. Drop us a message on any of our social media platforms. Everything you should need, guys, is in the description below. But thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We'll see you all very soon.